And this is a trig, inverse trig question. It's number 6. It comes from the online homework number 2. And it asks the following. Solve for the angle theta between 0 and 2 pi. That solves this equation. What we need is an identity. Sine squared. For sine squared, our only option is 1/2 1 minus the cosine of twice theta. Okay, and that's supposed to be equal to this other guy. We got to do something about this. This other guy here, we're going to call it 1/2 plus root 2 over 4. Okay. Now we have distribute. We're looking at 1/2 minus 1/2 the cosine on twice theta. That's supposed to be equal to 1/2 plus root 2 over 4. The 1/2s cancel. And what we're looking at then is, if we multiply by we're looking at negative 1/2 the cosine on twice theta. It's supposed to be equal to root 2 over 4. Let's times by negative 2. We end up with the cosine on twice theta is supposed to be negative root 2 over 2. Alright, now we're somewhere. Okay. Now, the thing about twice theta is that we're used to solving it for theta. Let me call it alpha. What if the cosine of alpha was negative root 2 over 2? Okay, on your unit circle, cosine negative root 2 over 2 would be in these 2 points, negative root 2 over 2 for x. Those 2 points correspond to 3 pi over 4 and 5 pi over 4. Now here's the problem. When you have double theta, you're going to have to double. You're going to have to do another rotation. So we have these answers that alpha is equal to 3 pi over 4 and 5 pi over 4. But because theta is doubled, let's add 2 pi to these guys. What is 3 pi over 4 plus another 2 pi? Well, that's like taking 3 pi over 4 and adding on 8 pi over 4 for a grand total of 11 pi over 4. Just write these in a different color. Okay, and then one more. We add 5 pi over 4, and we added 2 pi to that. That's the 8 pi over 4 again. And that gives us 13 pi over 4. Okay, great. Almost done. Last step is that we're looking at alpha, but the question is about theta. And so alpha is equal to these guys, and that's twice theta. So what we end up doing then is dividing by 2. everything. So all the over 4s become over 8s. Okay. And so here's the answer. Theta is 3 pi over 8, 5 pi over 8, 11 pi over 8, 13 pi over 8. And those are all within 0 to 2 pi. And so that's how they wanted you to do that question. Okay, great.